Yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, boys? What up, boys? Let's go. It's almost time. It is almost time. Oh my gosh. Well, dude, I am not used to streaming, dude. Do you know when the vid drops? All right, let me get everybody in here. Yo, Dig, you uploading a video on it later? I don't know, maybe not. No hat, Dig. You know what I'm saying? Let me show real quick. Got a little fade. Just some light before the new game comes out. You know, just some light. Some light. Juan, are you good? Yeah, I'm interested, boys. I'm interested. What up, Unc? No hat, isn't that crazy? Is this a fake video? What up, Lugo? Speedy, what's up, man? What up, Sprague? Yeah, we live. We trying something new out. We just trying it out. You know, let's see what's going on. I'm really interested in this builder. Really, really interested in how this is gonna work. Where's the hat? No hat, man. The stream apparently starts like at 10:30. I don't know when they're gonna go live. You didn't even know I had hair. Yeah, hopefully. The thing is with the builder, I mean, I'm not gonna talk anything crazy because I don't know anything about it. But like the thing with the builder is, you guys know, every single year there's just stats that don't matter. So like the builder just depends on the stats that matter. You know what I mean? Next, they're gonna say it's pre-recorded. Videos are dope. Appreciate it, bro. No, that got me acting up. Sprague, you're gonna have to let me know. I can't remember because I haven't been keeping up with the news that much. Do they have theater again this year? Also, do you guys like my cup? Let me show you this cup I'm sipping on, bro. Little All-Star Game cup. You know, something real light. What's up, Vinny? Archetypes are back. I don't know, dude. I don't know anything. People don't know anything. That's the thing. People don't know anything, and they want to act like they do. So I wouldn't trust anything until you see it for yourself, boys. Till you see it for yourself. Oops. I definitely just messed that up. They haven't said anything about it? I hope not, dude. Is 2K streaming the info? Yeah, they are. They're going to be streaming it at 10:30, Loco. That's why we're kind of just chilling, waiting to see what's going on. Yo. Pie charts are back or the current builder. What do you want? Honestly, I said this yesterday. Dude, they can't go back to the pie charts. Stuff like that. It's just not going to work. Like, they're just going to... The free builder gives you so much. They're not going back to it. Right, Claxton? And the thing is, too, Devers has been playing pretty well. But the Red Sox have been playing crazy. That's the plan, Dylan. I do want to go live a lot more. Probably not on YouTube, but like on Twitch next year. If the game is fun. The thing is with the game this year, like I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to stream random rec all day. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not just going to stream random rec. Like I enjoy Park, so I like playing Park, and I think Park on stream is a lot of fun. So if they make Park viable, maybe I'll stream more. But what's up, Snag? If the game comes out, I'll test Sinner and PG. Yeah. You guys know, the thing is, I'm really interested in the builder. That's why I'm streaming it, just because I make so many builds every year. Yeah, I agree, Dylan. It's a lot better, just for like, I know, I think like the interface is a little bit better. But I make so many builds, so I'm interested in how this builder works. But we're not going to get the full information, so. Sprague, dude, Sprague, this year, I didn't even like play the game that much. I played a lot of random rank, but after I hit Veteran 2, I was like, bro, there's just no point. Why am I playing? You know? No, I'm not gonna stream random, right? That's why I didn't stream. Yeah, that's true, Dylan. That's what Kenzo does. But I also, guys, I have not pre-ordered this yet. So like, I don't even know which one I'm supposed to do, to be honest. Builder is my favorite part of the game. Yeah, me too. I think they're still just gonna have 7-3s. I'd be very surprised. Very surprised if they went up anything more than that. But yeah, 7-3 probably will be the max height yet again. If I were to have to guess. If I were to have to guess. It starts at 10:30. Also, I don't know how delayed my stream is. I think my stream has to be super delayed. Type 1 when you hear this. Type 1 when you hear this. I want to see how delayed this is. Bro, this is crazy delayed. I still haven't seen any ones. How can I do this? See, like, now people are... Wow. Bro, I don't know. Can I change this? Can I change this, like, live? Because this is bad, bro. This is, like, really bad. I didn't know it was... This is what I don't stream, right? So, like... Yeah, it's tough. No, VC prices definitely did not go down. I'll tell you that much. Maybe I can do it like... Let me see. This is what I get for doing everything last second like this. Yeah, VC is still the same. Switching to delayed, I'm pretty sure. Well, there's settings that you can do that won't make it delayed, but honestly, like I said, I have not done this in so long. Let's see. I know there's something. This is what's gonna make me so mad. I know there's something I can change it, but I don't know where it's at. Not here. Bro, this is gonna be annoying. This is gonna make me mad, dude. It's gonna make me mad, chat. Edit. Nope. I thought it was like a slow-mo. No. Live reactions. Anyone? Live chat. Yeah, this shouldn't be a delay. This might just be YouTube, bro. Let me find out YouTube's this delayed. Huh. 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 Anyway, does bitrate affect the delay? I don't know. Does my bitrate look low, dude? Maybe I should have tested this out. Maybe I should have done the test stream before. But yeah. When is the park reveal? I don't know. But hopefully the park looks a lot better than this year. The park this year was the most boring looking park I think I've ever seen. It was awful. Did not enjoy that one bit. Did not enjoy that one bit. I'm not multi-streaming right now. I don't even know. Like, the thing is, I didn't look at anything on how to stream. So, like multi-stream wise, I would like to, but I think I need to get a new computer, to be honest, before I do that. I'm a Hawks fan, Michael. Yeah, Park had been kind of dead for years. I mean, ever since Next Gen came out, Park's been pretty dead. Which kind of stinks, because I like playing Park. What's up, J. Scott? It's supposed to start at 10:30, which is why I'm kind of surprised they haven't gone live yet, to be honest with you. All right, let's see. It's not it. Yeah, it's normal latency. I should have done low latency, but I don't think I can do that when I'm streaming. So, well, next time we'll know. Next time we'll know, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll just click the 2K stream here and just wait. Dude, Eduardo, I'm so excited for the Hawk season next year. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The reveal's at 10:30. You're a Wolves fan. You gotta, yeah, dude. I can't. I'm like I said. I'm so excited to watch the Hawks. Jalen Johnson coming back from injury. We're gonna be nasty, bro. If we can stay healthy, it's gonna be a fun team to watch. The My City reveals 825. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up, boys? But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the game. I'm excited this year. Hopefully, some of the key stuff that we're looking to change is changed. I think if there's more of a park presence, the game's gonna be a little bit more lit. Like park is just such a casual mode that people play, and this year it just wasn't a casual mode. The way that people played it with the L2s and all that kind of stuff like that. At 10:30 Eastern time, so in 13 minutes. So like it just wasn't. It wasn't fun, bro. People did not enjoy park this year, and that's a big part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make me a KP build, bro. The East is wide open this year. No Celtics. Well, no Jason Tatum. Yeah, we're gonna be looking good. What's up, Toddy? How you doing, brother? Just make dribbling good. Yeah. Yeah, Dylan, we got some defense now with Kill Alexander Walker. We got Dyson Daniels. We got some defense, bro. Jalen Johnson is second base. Yeah, and then we got his brother too. Which is pretty good in the G League on a two-way. I need to make a Larry Bird build. Chat, I actually yesterday, you guys are gonna get the inside scoop before we even get like started into this. But where am I at? Oh, this is the wrong. Where am I at? Am I just opening tabs? Dude, I am such a novice when it comes to this. I am such a novice, bro. Anyway, I played I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. I still enjoy playing a little bit of random rack stuff, but I made a Jordan Poole build and used all of his animations. Not gonna lie, they're kind of nasty. Jordan Poole had some underrated animations this year. Like they're it's pretty fun. Like when you play 2K like that, it's pretty fun. But yeah, maybe I should do a Legend Larry Bird before the new game comes out. Because you guys know, I'm not like big into doing like all these like build videos or the news videos. I kind of like still just playing the game when it's out. Yeah, who's been commenting the Quincy AC? I've seen that. Has it been you commenting that? Because I laugh every time I see it. Yeah, the Jordan Poole step back is gross. His go-to shot is sick. The layup is sick. Dictate him already. Yeah, I saw that, Speedy. That's funny. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Jordan Poole animations are solid, man. They're fun. And his step back is sick, too. So like, I used all of his animations. I'm going to drop that tomorrow. It's a lot more fun that way. So I had some pretty cool stuff in there. I used all of his, like, his jump shot, his layup, all of his dribble moves. It's going to be pretty sick. Yeah, we got no hat. That's how you know I'm coming correct for the builder, boys. No hat. What's the first build for 26? You guys know I gotta drop the Giannis build. You guys know that. I gotta drop the Giannis build, right? Jamal Crawford or Cooper Flag? I like both of those. So we're gonna do the Giannis build first, I think, because that's just like the safest. Dude, I'm on such a good streak with Giannis builds. It's kind of crazy. Go back to like 2K19 maybe. Yeah, 2K19. Go back from 2K19. The first build that I made, like my first Giannis build, has been good all the way since 2K19. Like playable. Like I've used it all year long since 2K19. So I might know what I'm doing. I might know what I'm doing. Dylan, this year, my girlfriend's a Alabama fan, so I might have to claim Alabama this year, bro. I just might have to. The 5'9" PG. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to like test out the new stuff, like the slow Euros and all that kind of stuff like that. The Giannis build's gonna be sick this year. Like finishing, actually being finished or fixed, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. Why is 2K not live yet? That's crazy. Where are we at, 2K? Am I like I'm doing this right? They're still not live yet, yeah. It's kinda nuts. Kinda nuts, chat. Or dude, I made that joke, Anthony. I'll say that sometimes and she'll get so mad. Ain't nothing but the tide. Yeah, I appreciate Ashton. Yeah, so green window's coming back for dunks. Like the layups being cool, the slow Euros, like it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I might have to make a Kyrie build this year. Do you guys see too? I think Mike Wang said like you can do if you flick your right stick slow, you'll get different like triple threat speeds. Like you could make a pretty sick Carmelo this year. Yeah, the Hawks traded T-Man, man. That's tough. He actually played decent for us, I think. Oh, you think, Anthony? Yeah, we're gonna be on the grind this year, but we gotta make sure we use our time wisely this year. No more just straight hawking. I'm gonna hawk this year, but I gotta be a little bit more delicate with my time. What's up, Bruno? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Are we still not live, dude? Crazy. Shea scoop layer with a Trae Young or Curry floater. I liked layups this year kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie to you. But I did like using Trae Young's. Like a lot of people didn't like it, but like this year Trae Young's layup was pretty good. And you only had to use it for like a low rating too. Oh yeah, and the custom layups are going to be sick. See, that's the thing. This year with all the momentum like slowing down stuff, if you can really do this without a lot of delay, that's the biggest problem I'm thinking right now is the delay. If there's bad delay in this, some of that stuff could be kind of difficult to use. But like actually being able to slow down your momentum, a Luka build would be crazy. Well, Ashton, they said they're starting at 10:30, and you would think they would go live before that, right? Am I crazy? Like this is the stream from the last stream, so this is not like this is the stream from 7 days ago, so it's not this. But yeah, they said 10:30, man. They're still not live, so. Yeah, Malik Monk has some cool animations too. What build do you guys want to see me make this year? You guys know I try to like keep a lot of the fan favorite ones or ones I enjoy too, but I try to make some new stuff every year because I don't want to just repeat the same builds every single year. So like you guys got to let me know. It's 10:24 p.m. Yeah, so it's going to start in 6 minutes, Ashton. You staying up late to see this. the Luka Garza build. Yeah, there's gonna be some cool stuff you could do this year. There's a lot of people that are like there's gonna be some creativity for sure. Some creativity for sure. The T-Mac build, I might have to run back T-Mac, bro. A Paolo build would be sick. I should make a Ja Morant build again. D Rose, Andre Iguodala, Embiid would be kind of cool. Yeah, so in 5 minutes it should be starting. It should be, so we'll see. They're still not live, so dude, jeez, Kyrie, Game 7 Clay, Andre Miller, dude. Whoever said Andre Miller, you know I don't pass. You guys know that. You know I don't pass. The Hawks, Tim Hardaway Jr. You know what's funny, dude? Drew, remind me to show you. I won a Hawks Tim Hardaway Jr. signed basketball like in a giveaway, and I have it in my house right now downstairs. Remind me to send you a picture of it. The Blake Griffin build. Yeah, I might have to make a Blake Griffin. That would be fun. Something with like a lot of dunking this year would be a lot of fun. Yeah, Vinny, OBS is clutch, dude. Hawks Tony Snell build, game winner. Do you guys remember the game winner Tony Snell had for the Hawks? I may remember that. MPJ since I don't pass. Yeah, apparently, dude, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with like the information Mike Wang has been tweeting. He's been saying a lot like, do we want like height restrictions on animations and like they would just play slower? You know? Yeah, Dylan, I'm pushing 30, bro. Maybe I'm Unk status. So like if you could use some of these animations, imagine being able to use like Jason Williams, like his layup package to do like a wraparound. Oh, two, Drew, my buddy. Oh my gosh. Are we here? Shadow, is it starting? Did I just see something refresh or am I like losing my mind? I thought I just saw something refresh. I think I'm crazy. But I've actually met John Jenkins in real life. He's pretty cool dude. Yeah, I'm pushing 30, boys. Do I look 30? Do I look 30, boys? The penny build. The one thing I know for sure, Vinny's always got me hooked up with the T-Mac build in the beginning of the year. They started, right? No, they're still not live. How are they not live? 24? Look, 40. Okay. 33. All right. All right. Day over 15. Hey, I appreciate you, man. That's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought, dude. Hey, shout out to the 712 in here, though. If you guys are new, man, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Like I said, we're going crazy 2K26. I'm hoping there's a park scene. I enjoy the park so much. So I hope there's like a park scene this year so I can play a little bit more park, a little bit more rec. Just a good combo. This year, like I said, park was boring. The theater was pretty boring. So like, hopefully they give us that, and I'll be A-okay. 27. 6-7. They didn't go live right at 10:30? Yeah, probably, dude. But like the thing is, they got so much hype, so I'm like confused on why they would even do that. Show feet. All right. Yeah, if layups are good this year, it's gonna be fun. Come on, 2K. We ready, 2K. We are ready, bro. What's up, Carl? You watch all the videos. Been feeling you're playing in the random rec, dude. There's some days, I'm not gonna lie, playing random rec actually makes me so mad. There's like some stuff I have to cut out because I'm screaming at teammates, but like, bro, you are you. Oh, Signify, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Sam Darnold, all right. Dylan, I think the no dip is sick, but also at the same time, I feel like it's going to be a little bit overrated, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people are going to use it in the beginning of the year, and then they're going to stop using it. What's up, NC? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? I thought you were like 25. Yeah. Excel. Is this Excel that I know from like... No, it's not. I thought it's from like Call of Duty. Do I plan on playing any different games this year? Probably not, to be honest with you. Yeah, bro, I cut out so much in the random rec. That's like why I think it's interesting. Some of those videos I've done recently, like I've done a couple videos where I just show you guys like raw of me playing. Like I gotta be careful because, dude, I'll be screaming at people. I get so mad because like the way people play the game, I know they don't care as much as I do. So it's like bro, like they get, it just makes me so angry. But like they care, but they don't care because they suck. You know what I mean? So it's just weird, but. A shout out to, we almost got 1,000 in here, man. Make sure you guys drop a like. I'm excited for the builder, man. I'm really excited. Really excited. Hey, pause, Jeremiah, pause. Terrence, I know you do. More Pro-Am content? Yeah, I plan on, like, I wanted to do it. Are they live on YouTube? Are they? Let me see. Why are they live on YouTube but not on, are they? Let me see. You guys capping? Shout out to the 1.5K in here, though. NBA 2K. They are not live on YouTube, bro. You guys are lying. Wait, they are live on YouTube. I'm lying. Why are they not live on Twitch? They'll probably come on Twitch soon, right? Why are they live on YouTube? Refresh 2K? Oh, boys. We here with it. Let me put on my headset. We here with it. Come on, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me know how the audio is. I think it's a little bit too quiet. You got the noti? Let's go, man. Come on. I'm excited, boys. I'm so excited. Let me make sure this is looking good. I got an ultra wide monitor, so like I can't do the typical like, I don't know, but dude, I'm excited, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm excited. A Utah Russ build. Where's Russ even at? Is he still a free agent? Let's go, man. I'm excited. I'm so hype. I'm so hype. I'm so excited. Let's go. Also, this music kind of hidden right now. Hey. The baby, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, let's see the. I'm tired of like the weight game. Let's get this rocking. Let's get this rocking, boys. I don't think he's gonna sign with OKC. What's up, Hoodie? How you doing, brother? Make sure you guys drop a like. Drop a like. Drop a like. 2K26 builder. You guys know this is my bread and butter. Make sure my mic is looking all right, or my webcam. Karl Malone build. All right. Adrian Dantley. Okay. You're not that old, Carl. Can't hear no music? You guys let me, when this starts, let me know how the audio is, okay? Because, like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to streaming. I don't stream a lot on here, so you guys are going to have to let me know. We're hoping we get something good here. We're hoping we get something good here. Who knows? I'm muted. Am I muted? Oh, this is muted. And no, you're not muted. Okay, we can't hear the 2K stream. Why is that? You guys can't hear this? I see it coming through the... Wonder why this is. Wait a second. Well, that's awesome. Now I got 30 seconds to figure this out. Can you hear it now? All right, good. Watch parties are encouraging. Can't wait to see your reactions. All right, you can hear it? Good, let's go. Perfect. All right, let's go, man. Pump it. Is it loud? That was clutch, I know. What up, Bebex? Let me know how the volume is. Can you hear me over this? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Oh, that's true. That might be copyright. That's a good call. 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 It's good. Good, good. I'm going to mute it until it gets done with this. I totally did not think about that. That probably is copyright. The white boy music. Good volume? All right, bet. I'm going to unmute it when it gets back. All right, here we go. Yeah, we know that wasn't Ben Simmons hitting a 3. Apparently, the game speed is higher, so we might see some good 6-6s this year. They stated to me the trailer. Okay, my bad. See, I'm a novice, boys. I'm a novice streamer, so I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, okay? Gotta cut me some slack. Hey, shout out Pierre, bruh. They did. I just didn't read it, I guess. Show feet. Cheers, mate. All right. All right, here we go. I think we're almost done. What I want to see in the builder, I just want to see balance, man. There's no balance. Like, for the past few years, there's been no balance. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys.
since we last talked. And we didn't have a stream yesterday, but hopefully you were able to check
I appreciate
out
it, Side.
the new presentation, courtside report, and those new clips that showed off some of the new details on player spaces and jerseys, the new lightings in the arenas, on the court.
Let me know how the volume is.
Much more. I saw some side-by-side pictures yesterday of 2K25 next to 2K26, and to me, it is a big difference. I was seeing some comments that were like, you guys couldn't see a difference, and I am not sure what you were looking at, but we were not looking at the same thing. But anyways, the days are flying by, and today we are here to talk about the MyPlayer Builder. I know many of you have been waiting for this one. Before we get into it, as always, first we do have some housekeeping items to go through. As you hear us talk about NBA 2K26 today, keep in mind that we are talking about NBA 2K26 on Gen 9 platforms. And Gen 9 means the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the new Nintendo Switch 2.
There you go.
Back. We also do have Twitch drops enabled today, which are a chance for you to earn locker codes just by watching these streams. And today is the last chance to earn these 2 locker codes that we've been talking about for a little bit. So we've had this campaign active since our roadmap stream a few weeks ago, and the next time we see you, it is going to be refreshed with new rewards. But for now, if you have watched for 45 minutes, you do get 2 1-hour double XP coins to help you out in Season 8. You knock out those final few levels before the season ends this week.
Yeah, giving away
if you keep watching beyond that and watch for a total of 2 hours, you get 100 overall or higher pack in my team, pants for your MyPlayer, and also 60 skill boosts. So many of you have been watching since our roadmap stream. You are probably going to be finishing your 2 hours very shortly in the next few minutes, if not already. So once you do, at the end of the show, we will talk a little bit more about how to go to the Twitch Drops website, go to your Twitch inventory, make sure you claimed all your drops so that you get your locker codes. But one last note on Twitch Drops, as the name suggests, Twitch Drops are on Twitch. So if you're watching us on TikTok or YouTube or X, come over to Twitch if you want to earn the locker code. Next thing, in case you missed it, last week we did talk about a new creator challenge that we have going on throughout all of these reveals. So if you are a content creator and you break down or react to any of our 2K26 courtside reports in your videos, which many of you do already, just put the hashtag NBA 2K challenge on it.
Let's see the builder, boys. We don't. I don't care about this. I don't care about this at all.
26 videos. After that goal is hit, you all will unlock a locker code for NBA 2K26 that will give you a drawstring bag and a My Team pack. That
I don't know why they give away stuff for 2K25.
And on top of that, during this creator challenge, if you go to our website at that link below and you submit your video, you are going to be entered into a drawing for 1 million VC in 2K26, and we are going to pick 26 winners in a few weeks. All right, you guys have heard enough from me. I think you are ready to hear more about the MyPlayer Builder.
All right, here we go, boys.
First, let's welcome in our special guest from the community up here, Stacks. Welcome in. It's good to see you, as always.
What's good, man? The chat ready to get to it, man. They say you got Hall of Fame Yapper. Well, I guess
they're telling me to hurry up and hurry up. I got to get out there housekeeping items. Nothing I can do about that. But we are ready to show you a little bit now, and very similar to last week, Tyrese Halliburton and our dev team did record a video together to walk you through some of the highlights of what's new with the builder this year.
It's builder
and
time,
as you watch,
also I don't understand
how
the
video does go by pretty fast. So try to absorb as much as you can, but don't worry if you miss anything, because right after the video plays, we're going to come back here.
We'll break it down.
Me and Stacks, we're going to go through everything in full detail, one thing at a time. Stacks, I am ready. The chat is clearly ready. They're telling us to hurry up. So
yeah, let's get to it. Let's not waste no more time.
Come on.
Let's get straight to it, man.
Hey everyone, Tyrese Halliburton here with Zach from NBA 2K to share the detailed features available in the 2K26 MyPlayer Builder. In this courtside report, we'll focus on the new animation glossary, build by badges, new scouting reports, and a lot more. Now let's get started.
This year, the MyPlayer Builder excels at giving players all the tools to make informed decisions when creating their future superstar. Starting with the animation glossary, this brand new feature will list every animation with details, attribute, and height
Thank you.
requirements.
Oh
if you
my
have a
gosh,
specific
thank
player
you.
you want to model your game after, like Tyrese Halliburton, for example, use the search function to find who you're looking for, making it easy to see all the requirements you need to meet to equip their animations.
I love that there are a lot of options to choose from. Me personally, I'm a YouTube merchant when it comes to finding a good build.
Create Your Own Build will sift through dozens of NBA player comparisons before choosing the best animations associated with the suggested players and assign them as default animations for a more enjoyable and streamlined experience from the start. The new Build by Badges
Thank you
feature
so
in
much
NBA
for the donut, man.
2K26 can help shape the framework for your MyPlayer.
Bro,
Choose
oh,
your desired badges and tiers: bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend. The minimum attribute points required will automatically be locked in. Spend your remaining attribute points to max out categories of your choosing and reach a 99 potential overall without missing out on your must-haves.
Okay, I think that's a little bit, man.
Scattering reports display your best badges and attributes and coaches you on your strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you make a point guard with a low pass accuracy rating, the builder will flag this as an area of concern and potential detriment to your teammates.
This is way
This
too
might
much.
be more
You
in
don't
depth
need
than the
this.
scouting reports I see during the season.
This is kind
pretty
of dumb.
fire.
I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. You guys let me know. Is this useful?
Max plus ones are back, and now there are new Max plus twos. They work just like they sound. Max
Max
plus
plus
ones push
two?
badges one tier beyond their max potential, and Max plus twos take them 2 tiers higher. Takeover Surge, Hot Start, and Clutch Gene are perks that temporarily boost your badges up 1 tier in different game situations. They can
I'm
even
not
boost a
reading that.
badge beyond their max potential. New in 2K26, build specialization goals allow you to enhance your MyPlayer's potential in a specific skill area. For each save, you can pick one of 5 areas to specialize in: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. Each area features 9 unique goals that test your abilities in that specialty. Your mastery will earn you rewards tailored to each skill area, including skill boosts, unique apparel and cosmetics, new archetype names, cap breakers
That's
for
what I'm
that
thinking.
skill
I don't think
area,
we need all this.
and permanent
Just a
max
little
plus
extra.
1 and max plus 2 badge perks.
Cap breakers are back.
Cap breakers aren't just back in NBA 2K, they're evolving. In NBA 2K26, each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated and strongest attributes by 1 point, but if you choose to apply them to your lowest rated attributes, you will see larger boosts. For example, if your favorite MyPlayer build is struggling in the rec because you left its free throw rating low,
This
the
is
cap
kinda
breaker
cool.
could raise your free throw
This is
rating by
kinda
double
cool.
digits and provide a significant improvement.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
Cap breakers were a game changer in 2K25. I'm glad they're back in 2K26.
Probably
My
not
boys are
needed,
gonna
but it's
be
kinda
hype
cool.
about that.
Rebirth has multiple tiers this year, letting you carry over more progress from your existing saves than ever before. Silver Rebirth is unlocked at 90 overall and allows you to
This is kinda
instantly
nice,
unlock
too.
any newly created MyPlayer's maximum potential to the highest overall rating that you previously reached.
Kind of not really needed.
As you reach
but
95 overall across new saves, you will unlock Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend Rebirth. These new Rebirth tiers
Unless you get the
automatically
badges.
upgrade your badges to the
Okay, never
respective
mind.
level
Yep.
once
I'll say,
attribute
unless you get the
requirements
badges, it's worth it. That's kind of
The
sick.
MyPlayer Builder in 2K26 gives you all the tools to make the best possible build, so you can be a difference maker on the court. Whether you create your own build from scratch or build by badges, find what works for you with numerous personalization options.
It was fun breaking down all the new features in the MyPlayer Builder this year. Thanks for joining me, Tyrese.
Pre-order NBA 2K26.
I ain't gonna lie, boys. This is kind of
or
this is
the
kind of
knockout
cool. There's a lot of
edition
extra
today
stuff.
and start
We'll break
testing
it
the
down,
revamped
but
MyPlayer Builder
a lot of extra
sooner
stuff.
with
But from
early
what we've
access,
seen,
starting on August 29th.
not bad. Not bad.
Oh yeah. See, the moment we've all been waiting for, I feel like it was worth the wait.
The
Worth
rebirth is
hearing
pretty cool.
Evan Yap, man. We got to give shout out to the dev team, man. They definitely put in work on this one. Me and Evan is about to dive a little bit deeper
I like it.
into this thing, man. So, Evan, are you ready to talk a little
Let's
bit
hear what
more
we
in
got.
detail about some of these new features we got here?
Yeah, I am. And look, I just want to say I love these videos.
We'll rewatch it at
because
the
they
end,
are
too.
just
We'll
packed
read
with
through it.
footage. You guys just saw it. There's menus and game footage and basically that entire trailer. So I know many of you are going to go back and break it down second by second, and I will be looking forward to seeing your posts and your videos. But for now, we are going to be doing a little bit of that ourselves as well. So Stacks is going to take us through the courts of the report.
I wonder
and
what
then
the
we are
cap-
gonna
if
give
the
you
cap
full
breakers are even
breakdown of
really
everything
worth
that
it.
Tyrese and Zach talked about. Let you digest it all a little bit more slowly. And then on top of that, we do have a few extra things to share as well that weren't even talked about in the video at all. Stacks, I am ready for whatever
I'm excited,
you got
man. I'm
first.
excited.
Let's get it. Let's start out with the animation glossary. I was noticing that myself. Felt like this was a really good feature. It saves a lot of time for a lot of people. But let's talk a little bit more about
This
it.
is nice, actually.
Sure. So you may remember from a few weeks ago, back during the roadmap stream, that we mentioned one of the themes of this year's builder
Max
is
plus
giving
2 is-
you more information
yeah, I don't know. Max
and
plus
more
2 might be
quality of life
crazy.
improvements. Because we know
You
that
could probably make some
making a build is really
ridiculous stuff.
important, right? That sets the foundation of how you play and your gameplay experience in my career. So we know how important that is to you, and the dev team has added this brand new animation glossary. So now you don't have to go look up what the different animation requirements are and which
This is
ratings you have to
helpful.
hit and all that. You can simply pull up this tab in the builder that has all the animations, and it lists every single one with their attribute requirements, and also, if there are any, also the height requirements.
This
as
is
well.
actually helpful.
That alone is a huge quality of life improvement for me. But as you heard
100%.
Tyrese mention, there is also a search function. So if you tap triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox, you will bring up this keyboard. You can type exactly.
That's
which
true,
player's
Michael. Maybe
animations
I didn't
you
even
wanna
really
see.
think
So
about
if
that,
you
but
want
maybe
all of Halliburton's animations, or you want to
I don't know,
model
we'll have to see.
yourself
That's true.
off of Steph Curry, and you want all of Steph Curry's animations, you can type their name and you can see specifically their animations and what requirements you need to meet to play and look like them. But while we are here about animations, there is one more thing here that kind of went by quick. But Zach mentioned that in the past, when you made a custom build, you ended up with all default animation, right? As most of you in the chat know, those animations are not necessarily the ones that look the coolest or the ones that are most fun to use. So this year, the dev team has made it so that once you've made your own custom build, the builder is going to go through dozens and dozens of NBA player comparisons for the build you made, even beyond the first 3 that you see when you're at scouting report. And then it's going to automatically pick the best animations from those players
this
to
is
give
a
them to
very
you
good
right
feature,
away.
actually.
So you can see in this screenshot, this build, it got a lot of Curry animations, Lillard, Brunson animations. It got a lot of Curry animations by default. And you can, of course, still change these, but this is the way that the dev team is making the builder more friendly. So if you don't want to bother changing your animations, especially, at the start, you will have fun packages that you can play with right away. So that part's not necessarily about the animation glossary, but figured while we're talking about animations, we should mention it here as well.
So we definitely got some quality of life upgrades. I know for me personally,
I hated going in and like finding out what animations I needed for dunks and all that. That was
now
annoying. So
being
this
able
is
to do
good.
that while you're making your build is a huge W in my opinion. Next up, we got build
Exactly.
by badges.
What's up,
Let's get
Manfred?
into a little bit more
Yeah.
information about that, man. This is what I was looking forward to.
This one's kind of cool.
This
So
is weird. I think
building
this
by
is not
badges is
necessary.
something that many of you already do. I think many of you in the chat already do this, right? You play with your attributes to try to put them at the sweet spot where you can unlock as many badges as possible. And you know those badges are going to play a big role in how you perform.
Me
in the
too,
court.
fathead. I'm hoping,
So
man.
this year in 2K26, the dev team has now added this as a feature. So in the build by badges menu, you can pick which tier of a badge you want. So you can see here, you got bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, or
Yeah,
legend.
This is
and it is going
cool,
to show
but it's
you
not
the
necessary.
requirements for each one. So in this example,
This is
you
for
can
more
see that
like
the Hall of Fame
casual
shifty
players, I
shooter,
think.
you need either a 96 mid-range shot or a 96 three-point shot. And let's say you want to lock that in. If you click the right stick, it is going to ask you which attribute you want to pin. And pinning an attribute just means that you are going to lock in that attribute
Yeah, this is
rating
more like
as
casual
your
players
minimum.
for
So
sure.
for this example, let's say you pick whether you want a 96 mid-range shot or a 96 three-point shot. Let's say you pick the mid-range shot. Once it's pinned, you can then safely adjust the rest of your attributes without losing the badges that you know that you really, really want to have for your build. So this person really wanted to have Hall of Fame shifty shooter. That pins it.
It might
so that
speed
they
it
can make
up,
the other
but like I feel like
adjustments
it's kind of
without
like
losing
for
that.
casual
I
players,
think many of us in the
right?
builder in the past, many of us who did build by badges,
That is
you
true. There
always
are a
got,
lot of
like,
casual players.
you
That makes sense.
make one little attribute go down by one attribute point, you lose the badge you need, then you go all the way back up. But then when you did that, some of the other attributes that were connected to it went down with it, and you had to kind of adjust and fix everything. This kind of just keeps things locked in, so that is really a huge, huge quality.
Yeah,
of life.
we'll take a. It will help
So,
a little bit early
if you
on.
are
for sure.
somebody who already does this, hopefully this is a nice feature for you. But if you're somebody newer to the game and
See.
you just now realize
Exactly.
that
See,
you should probably be maximizing the badges you get on your MyPlayer, this feature is going to help you out and educate you at the same time. So hopefully you guys like this.
That's crazy too. That one right there for me, another like I said, quality of life change. just being able to lock that in, making a build, like especially if you're making a specialist build, you know what I'm saying, and you're just building, making something specifically for those badges, that'll make that a lot easier as well. Next up, we kind of talked about this during the roadmap stream, so we don't got to spend too much time on it, but it is the body types.
There are new body types.
So
apparently.
we did talk about this, but back then we didn't have a screenshot, and now we do have a screenshot that we can show. So you can see here that when you are deciding your build position and your
nice
body
too, to be
measurements,
honest.
that there is a new body type potential preview on the right side. See a little box to player in it?
Yeah,
That
same
is a
badges is
visual
kind of
preview
annoying.
that you can use the right stick to kind of scroll through, and you're going to see the different body types your build can eventually unlock by doing workouts in the Gatorade gym. What we mentioned a while back is this is just a really nice quality of life feature. You no longer have to make a build, go to the Gatorade
Exactly, it
gym,
is.
find out the build doesn't get the body type you want, back all the way back out to the main menu to the builder, do it again, do a new build.
I miss
check
the
Gatorade
old.
gym
I
again,
miss like
rinse
new
and repeat.
badge names when we used to
It did
get
take
that.
a long
Man.
time.
That used to be
So
exciting.
this is going to skip all that for
But it
you.
looks
And
like
now
it's all
right
the
in the
same.
builder, you can see
Look at
that
the badges right
if you
here.
want a swole build or
Right,
if you want
looks
a
the
skinny
same, huh?
body type, you can see that right from the start. So hopefully this is another improvement that kind of makes your builder experience just a little bit better.
Yeah, I was looking at the build on the screen too. That build is a lot. Anyway, moving forward, we got build templates. Let's talk about that.
Templates
Yeah,
are,
so this part, if you guys saw a little snippet of
better
it in the
make an
video,
update
this
to
probably
this.
looked familiar to many of you. So our build templates are returning. These are the grab and go options that get you a solid build that you can use right away if you want. So especially if you're newer to the game, but also if you just don't want to spend time coming up with your own build, these are really, really helpful. So we could take a quick second and go over the three options. But NBA templates, those are, as the name suggests, those are for you to play like your favorite NBA player. So if you use those templates as is, you will get all the animations of whichever player that build is modeled after. And this year, each season, the dev team is going to add a new set of these NBA templates.
So
that
what they
have
did
a
every
theme.
year.
And
Okay,
for
so
the
nothing
first
new here.
season, right at launch, the first theme of the year is going to be a collection of players who have been named All-Stars more than once. So it's going to be many names that you recognize. Then in the middle, we have Pro Tune builds. Those are built by the pros. And what that means is they are built by our dev team. They're built by our experts over there at Visual Concepts. They are going to let you pick a position and a play style. And then it gives you a list of builds that match your preference, and you can pick the one that's good for you. Then you can see there in the upper right corner that starting in season 2, we are going to have community builds again. These are templates submitted by build makers from around the community. So they are focused on builds that are unique or competitive or perhaps both. And this has always been my favorite. I have been very open on past streams that I am somebody who watches a bunch of videos from our experts in the community, and I end up copying one of their builds. Right? I might make a little tweak here and there, but I end up copying somebody's build that I saw their video of. So ever since we've added these community builds, I use them every single year. And one cool note about these is that we are working on an official submission process for these. So that if you are a community member, you love making builds, you make content on them, we are going to try to make a process for you to submit your build for consideration. Because in the past, we've just had builds that were submitted to me or submitted to our dev team directly, and we don't want community builds to be limited to people who can message us directly. So we are working on something, and in season 1, hopefully we'll have more to share about how you can get involved in community build templates yourself as well. But Stacks, those are the 3 builder paths.
Yo, man, this chat is crazy, man. But yep, here we go. Community builds. That's a huge one for the community too, because I remember I'm just speaking to people about how they submit a build for the community build. So that's pretty fire, man. I know we got a lot of probably lesser known amazing build creators in the community, so it's going to be good for those people to get an opportunity to be showcase their build inside the game. So next up,
Exactly.
we also have height balancing.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what we
What
got.
about height balancing?
This is
Evan?
gonna be
What does that
interesting.
mean? Let's dive a little
Well,
bit
there's a
deeper.
couple things here. And the first one, I don't think was in the video. I don't think I remember hearing it. But the max height for my players is now going to be 7'4".
Whoa.
Those of you who felt like 7'3s weren't tall enough for you, want that Victor Wembanyama height or that Zach Edey height, you can now make 7'4" build.
Will that make a
But
difference?
across the board, short and tall, the dev team really spent a lot of effort making sure that no matter what height you are, you can make a build that is effective. So if you want to make a really short build or a really tall build, you can. That is totally your preference. But we want to make sure that whether you are short, tall, or medium sized, it is a balanced experience so that there is more build diversity, which is a big goal, of course, of the MyPlayer build.
I hope so. I doubt it.
Okay, perfect. Yep. I think overall that's something people wanted too. A little bit more build diversity and not kind of just running into the same type of builds all over the place in any game mode that they play. So that's pretty cool as well. Moving on, we got the scouting reports.
Yeah, they didn't give the
Now,
lowest.
this is something I saw a
This
little
is
bit in
probably
that video
useless.
that I kind of want to know a little bit more about as well.
Yeah, so this is the new final page of the builder. It looks a little different than what you've seen in the past, and this is what we call a scouting report.
Yeah,
So
7.4 is
it's essentially a more detailed summary of the build that you just made, and it has more information than you're used to. So on the left side, you have stuff you're familiar with. You see your shades
This is
of
stupid.
NBA comparisons and your archetype name. And also, by the way, while we're here, a little side note on archetype names. I don't know if you heard Tyrese mention it in the video, but there are roughly 10 times the number of build names compared
this
to
is
last year.
pointless.
So there will be plenty of
Just glad there's new
unique
build
names that
names.
you'll be able to see. I saw Zach on X, on Twitter, asking the community for names as well. There are going to be plenty of new unique names for your build. But anyways, back to the scouting report. On the right side, you are going to see your best badges and attributes, and then a new section at the bottom that coaches you on your strengths and weaknesses. So let's say you made a
30
point guard,
speed.
but for some reason, you decided not to upgrade your pass accuracy. Those of you who have played with point guards with no pass accuracy know that may not be the best point guard to have as your teammate. So the weaknesses section is going to call out that you lack passing vision. Like, for example, for this build, you might not be the best teammate if you're a point guard that has no
Yeah,
pass
the
accuracy.
two-way three-point slasher.
So it is entirely up to you. It is optional.
like
if
those
you
build
want
names,
to
to
try
be
to
honest.
address your weaknesses, because there are, of course, trade-offs, right? You increase your pass accuracy, you got to decrease something else. But this way, you cannot say you weren't warned. And especially if you are newer to the builder and you are just experimenting, this scouting report
this
kind of
is,
helps
yapping.
educate you on the builds as you start to understand the roles that each attribute plays.
I
and
hope.
how
I
they
don't even know
affect
if they'll
your
actually
styles.
show the full builder,
So
dude.
this scouting report is really
Probably
about
not.
educating you on the build you've made and giving you more information than we have in the past on this final page of the builder.
We'll see.
Okay, perfect. I think there's a lot of people that kind of need that, man. I've been seeing some bad builds out here for a few years, so having a little bit more information on what your
Yeah,
build
those
can and can't
7'4"
do.
post scores.
I know somebody right now, I ain't gonna say no name, that's where they build can do everything. So we definitely need that right there. Let's move it forward, man. You made a great build, you did your thing inside of there. Now let's talk about badge perks. What do we
This
got
is
there?
pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
somebody
so
said
now
in
we are
chat, Max
getting
plus
into
2
the
is
second
nuts.
theme of the builder that we talked about a few weeks back, and that is how you can keep improving your build after you've done making it. So everything from now on is talking about after the builder process. And the way that worked in NBA 2K25 got a lot of
There
positive
will not
feedback.
be cheaper VC.
So in
I'll tell you that
2K26,
right now.
you are going to see a lot of what you love return, but also more on top of it. So for badge perks, the first one to talk about is Max Plus 2s. Because as most of you know and probably remember, Max Plus 1s, they boost one of your badges one tier even beyond their max. Just like the name sounds, Max Plus 2s do the same thing, except 2 tiers higher. So if you have a badge that maxes out at gold and you can insert it into a Max Plus 2 slot, that is going to boost that badge
I
all the
know.
way.
I don't like.
to
I don't know
legend.
if I like this.
Then we have badge perks
That's
that
a lot.
activate in specific game situations. So Takeover Surge is a perk that boosts badges one tier beyond their max potential while you have your takeover bar filled all the way to level 5. Then Hot Start, that one specifically activates during the early portions of game. So you're going to come out of the gates with one of your badges, or 2 if you have both slots unlocked, one of your badges temporarily boosted one tier higher. Then the last one is Clutch Gene. And if you
Yeah, it's
put
gonna be
badges in
kinda
these
annoying.
slots, they will be boosted one tier during high pressure situations. So in the park, high pressure situation means like late game situations down the stretch. But if you're playing like full games, that's going to be the end of the 4th quarter. And overtime, that's going to be when this Clutch Gene kicks in. So these are various badge perks that you're going to be able to earn from seasonal rewards and other places
Of course,
that
season
take
rewards.
your badges quite literally to the next level, or I guess in the
Walk
Max
behind the
Plus
paywall
2's
unless
case,
you wanna play
2
the game,
levels
but
higher.
level
Not just
4
one,
doesn't
but
say
2
that
levels
long, but-
higher, from gold all the way to legend, or whatever your max is, add 2 on top of that. So I think these are really cool for your
So
badges.
gold
to
badge is going to be
stash.
pretty important this year.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, last year, Max Plus 1, the way I made my build, that was kind of like, I almost came to a point to where I felt like I needed it. Now having Max Plus 2, Definitely going to change the game for my build personally, once I be able to make that figure out what that is. And then for a bunch of people as well. I know we got a lot of build specialists in the community that's going to know how to take advantage of these type of badge perks right there. So I'm excited to see what the community is able to do with those. Moving forward, next up, we got Takeover Progression. Takeover Progression, Evan. What do we got here?
I don't think this was in the video at all. So many of you probably are asking, you know, how does Takeover work? Well,
this is important.
The core of the system is just like last year, right? There's 5 levels. It's automatic. You don't have to activate Takeover, and you get stronger and stronger attribute boosts as you go up to 5 levels. Then at the end, you get a Takeover ability. We talked about that a couple weeks ago about how that system was going to return. We got a lot of positive feedback on that. So I'm sure that sounds familiar. But this year, as you continue to fill your Takeover meter over multiple games, you are going to unlock over 40 Takeover related rewards. And some of these rewards are going to be Takeover token. And you can see in this screenshot on the right side that this person has 39 available tokens. And these Takeover tokens are how you unlock new Takeovers this year. So in total, there are 44 Takeovers and 11 Takeover abilities. So that is much more consolidated compared to 2K25. So it's consolidated so that each Takeover is more impactful based on feedback from the community that last year there may have been too many Takeovers. So once you unlock a new Takeover this year, you instantly get access to the full 5 levels. You do not have to keep hitting level 3 to unlock level 4, to unlock level 5. Once you use your Takeover tokens and unlock a Takeover, you get access to all 5 levels right away. Besides that,
so what do the tokens
Takeover
do?
Rewards, though. We have Takeover presets.
Can you unlock every
change
Takeover?
Which Takeover you have equipped between games very quickly. There's Takeover accelerators. Those speed up how quickly your Takeover meter fills up as you're doing good things on the court. And then the last one is my favorite, and I think it's going to be the favorite for many of you. Stacks, I'm curious. Do you have any guesses? And don't cheat. I know you have it in front of you, so you could just look, but don't cheat. I'm curious if you know where I'm going next.
First and foremost, people in the chat are asking if this is live. Yes, it is live.
But you can get every
right
Takeover, right? For every build.
2.
Or what?
Gotta admit, Evan, I already looked. I was already looking over this stuff, man. I'm a guess. I'm a still guess though. Is it maybe custom takeovers? Are we getting custom takeovers, Evan?
That's a great guess, Stacks.
Hold on now.
Stacks couldn't help himself. He already looked ahead. But yes, the final reward is custom takeover. And this has been something that I've seen requested often, and the dev team was able to make it happen this year. So after you unlock this final reward, we're going to show you the custom takeover menu, and here's what it looks like. It is going to allow you to design your own takeover from scratch. So you can pick up to 3 attributes that you want to target. So in this example, this person decided to target speed with ball, 3-point shot, and close shot.
Pretty cool.
It is really up to you. And then after that, you can pick from any takeover ability that your build is qualified to use and pair it with those attribute boosts.
Okay, there's still
qualifications.
In this case, I just don't know what the tokens do.
Lethal layup. And there are a crazy amount of possibilities here. You really can pick what is going to work best for your build and your play style. And this is a huge way to kind of improve upon your build during the year. And one of the ways that we were talking about or hinting at a couple of weeks back. Stacks, I'm very excited for custom takeover. I'm going to try to earn that as quickly as possible. And I think many people are going to be as well.
I'm going to grind that out.
I think that's a huge W. Custom takeovers, man. I remember last year, I wanted a specific takeover, but I couldn't get it for my builds, and being able to now have it custom. Yo, like I said, man, all of the build creators and people that spend a lot of time in the builder are going to be making some crazy stuff.
We're gonna have
I'm already knowing right now.
I'm gonna see
y'all better be locked in with your favorite build creators, because I already know like
y'all better lock in.
There's going to be some insane stuff, because they're going to be able to take all of these new features and think about those things while making the build and knowing what to upgrade and knowing what not to upgrade, because they could get this on the other side.
So you can make your 7'4" center with
it's going to be crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward and talk about build customization.
Here we go.
Specialization. Sorry.
Specialization.
Yeah. Well, I always say things are my favorite features, and sometimes the chat calls me out that I say everything is my favorite. But really, I do think this one might be my favorite thing that we've talked about this year. So far, at least. There's more coming. But so far, this is my favorite feature, because as you heard Zach and Tyrese talk about, the dev team has added these new build specializations.
Zach and Muhammad.
So for each save file, you are going to be able to pick one of 5 skill areas to specialize in. And these are the same as the 5 attribute categories. So you can pick from finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. And you do have to meet the attribute requirements for the specialty that you want to pick. Now, each of these specialties is going to give you a unique quest line that has 9 quests in it. And as you complete these 9 quests, you are going to unlock really, really cool new rewards, including more new ways to upgrade your build. So let's say you choose the shooting quest line. This is a quick preview that we have of the 9 quests that you get for the shooting quest line.
This is
You can
cool.
see that for shooting, you are challenged to make mid-range shots or
Arm sleeves
three-point
are back?
shots. It's up to you. And with this, as you complete these, you can earn rewards like skill
This is
boost
really
and new
cool.
clothing items, which many of you probably expected. But also, as you can see here, if you look closely, there are permanent max +2 badge perks,
Permanent.
permanent cap breakers, and also new unique archetype names that you can earn from these build
All
specializations.
right, this is a W.
So this is a massive addition. When we said earlier a couple weeks back that the dev team wanted to add new ways for you all to improve your builds,
That is
during
really
the year, this is exactly what I had in mind. This is exactly what we meant. And I think you all are really going to like this. You're going to be earning max +1s, max +2s, cap breakers, and a
That is
bunch of
fire.
great rewards from these quest lines that can really either emphasize the best skill for your build, or you can kind of see maybe you have a weakness that you want to fill in a little bit and then make your build a little bit more well-rounded. Either way, build specialization, brand new feature. Really excited that we're going to have this in 2K26.
And just to be sure we heard that correct, Evan, because I don't want no misinformation going on. You said permanent max +2s?
Yes. Yes, I believe so. I believe they are permanent.
All right. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure that sounds
How you
fire.
believe
Seems
so?
like the community, people in the chat like that part of it. So
Okay.
I like that part of it too. Let's move on. We got more impactful cat breakers.
Yeah, these
I
builds
was
are
looking
gonna be
at that
insane this year.
inside the video, and definitely, I'm
Now,
just
here's
a
what
little-
we've been wondering
a little
about
bit
this.
of
Let's
catching
see.
up to do. Let's get a little bit more information on that. I seen like +14s and plus like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's talk cap breakers because everybody loves cap breakers. We couldn't go a stream without talking about these. But essentially, the way you all currently understand cap breakers is that a +1 cap breaker literally adds +1 to your attribute point, right?
Bro's
So
not even
for many
sure.
of you, this past year in 2K25, you chose to use those +1 cap breakers to make your best attributes even better, right? You wanted a 94 to go to 95 or 95 to go to 96, right? Well, this year in 2K26, the cap breakers still work that way for your best attributes.
That's not the
right? They
neighborhood.
can't go that much higher. You're still capped at 99. But if you use them on your lowest rated attributes, you are actually going to see an even bigger impact. So let's say you made a great build. You were having a lot of fun with it in the park. That's the mode you play normally. But then you got some friends and they're like, hey, let's go play in the rec instead. Well, the difference is the rec has free throws if you get fouled. So if you are like this person and you have a 44 free throw rating, you are going to be a liability for your team, right?
So you guys can see the mid-range
for this
right
person,
here. You're not gonna
if
get that
they
much.
use the cap breaker on an attribute
+2.
that is low rated, that +1 cap breaker is
That's
not
good.
just +1 attribute. It does raise your attributes by double digits. So it is going to provide
I feel like
a
most of this
significant
really won't
improvement.
matter,
So
though, to
for
be
this
honest.
person, let's say for their free throw rating, instead of 1 cap breaker taking them from a 44 to a 45 this
I'll mute it
year,
real quick, because you guys know, like this. Look at this, like a plus 14 to your driving dunk for a 39 driving dunk's not gonna matter. The free throw might be okay. Like everything else, this is not that big of a deal. This does not matter.
1 cap breaker. So this is really about making cap breakers literally more impactful this year. And as we talked about already, you can earn these cap breakers from build specialization quests. They are still going to be in season rewards, rep rewards, and there are also other new ways to earn cap breakers that we can't talk about just yet today. So you're just going to have to be patient and wait and see. But cap breakers are back, and they are much more impactful than they were this past year.
We need the details, man. We need the full details. All right, let's go on. Last but not least, the new rebirth feature.
I also
talk
feel like
about
this
it.
doesn't
Yes.
matter either.
So Rebirth got a nice upgrade as well, and this is a very, I saw a lot of W's in the chat when this was playing in the video. But there are now multiple tiers of Rebirth, and that means you can
Actually, never
carry
mind. I forgot
over
the legend badges.
more and more
This
progress
does matter.
the higher your tier. So at 90 overall, you're going to unlock Silver Rebirth. That means your max potential will be
I agree,
unlocked
Hods.
to match your highest rated build, and your badges are going to start at Silver. That is just like how it used to be. But as you keep reaching 95 overall on new saves, you are going to unlock more tiers of Rebirth. And we're going to call them Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend Rebirth, just like the badge tiers. And it is named that way because with those rebirths, the badges on your new saves will automatically start at that tier, right? As long as they're eligible, right? A badge that's only eligible for silver is not going to suddenly start at legend, but it will start as high as it is eligible for. So with Legend Rebirth, once you unlock that, when you make new saves, all of your badges are going to be maxed out right off the bat.
That's
right?
fire.
Go higher than Legend.
Thank goodness.
So with Legend Rebirth, all of your badges will be as high as they can be. So for those of you who make a lot of builds during the year, I know you are really going to like this feature.
Thank goodness.
Especially those of you I've seen max out all 15 of your save slots or however many there are. You guys are really going to like this feature because as you make your new builds with that higher rebirth from Hall of Fame and Legend Rebirth, you are really going to be saving a lot of time as you keep making new builds. So hopefully you're really excited for Rebirth and the new tiers of them beyond Silver.
Oof. All right. That was a lot of information right there.
What we thinking, boys?
You know,
What are we thinking, boys?
Excited to see the builder information. I think we went over a lot of great things. I'm sure there's still some other things that we don't know about yet that I'm looking forward to know about too. So, you know, let's hear about it.
Yeah, so that is everything new with the MyPlayer builder this year.
They didn't show
as
the
you're
builder,
making new
though,
builds, you are going to see more information and more quality of life features than
Yeah,
ever
we're gonna be spending
before.
some
So
money
we talked
this year,
about the
boys.
animation glossary, build by badges, the scouting report that gives you more information on your build. But then after that, for those of you who really get into the nitty-gritty of the builds, after that, I hope you all will feel that we kept our promise when we said that there would be new ways to improve your build throughout the year. So there are things like the build specialization, the new custom takeover, the cap breakers are better. So look, I am really excited.
They did
for
add a
this
lot.
year's
I will
builder.
give it a 2K.
The
They
full
added a
content
lot
report
this year.
is live
They've added
on
a
the
lot.
NBA 2K website. So if you missed any part of this stream, you can read through the blog there, or you can wait until we're off, sign off, and then the VOD will be up on our Twitch channel and
Let's see if we
YouTube
can
channels
find
as
it.
well, where you can rewatch this. Either one, up to you. But if you have any questions about what we talked about today, go head over to our Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. We have a 2K26 questions channel in there. Drop your questions in there. We're going to share some with our dev team and try to answer as many as we can. Remember though, keep your questions on topic, please, because we are talking about the MyPlayer builder right
See
now.
if we can find
We
it.
are not answering questions about the city or my team or anything else that is still to come. So please try to help us keep things organized in there and make sure your questions are about what we revealed today. But a couple of housekeeping items to close things out. If you did finish your Twitch drops, which I hope many of you have, especially if you've been watching with us since our roadmap stream a few weeks ago, you probably finished both the 45 minutes and the 2-hour Twitch drop locker
if anybody
codes.
missed it.
Make sure you claim it in your Twitch inventory. Then go to the NBA 2K Twitch Drops website at this link below, which is nba.2k.com/twitch-drops.
Do you guys want to go read
On
through
this
this?
website, you're going to want to log in with the same Twitch account that you use to watch for your Twitch drops. It has to be the same Twitch account, otherwise we don't know that you watched 45 minutes or you watched 2 hours. So log in with that same account, the page is going to refresh and your locker code will be shown right there. Today is the last day to earn the current Twitch Drops reward, so if you didn't finish your watch time yet, we are going to raid somebody, maybe sitting right next to me. We are going to raid somebody after this show, and you are going to be able to get some drops time on their channel as well, get some extra watch time because today is the last day for the current rewards. The next time we see you, the Twitch Drops rewards
I think this is
are
it,
going
huh?
to be different.
Like Wayne tweeted.
But speaking of the next time we see you, we are going to be talking about my team next week. You know, so far, I
Okay,
think
we don't
we've
really
said
talk
that there's going to be the king of the court in my team. That's going to have $10,000 on the line on the
Or
weekends.
Joe's got the
But
video.
there is plenty more to share about my team, so be sure to tune in next week for our My Team stream. Remember, the little dates on the tape cassettes here, those are week of dates. Every Monday, I hear people, they're like, hey, where's your stream? You forgot to go live. Those are week of dates. So the reveal could be any day during that week. We try to keep you guys on your toes, but as always, we will announce the date ahead of time
Yeah,
so
it's
you
true,
guys
man.
know when to tune in.
Yeah, nobody cares about my
Very last thing, I have been seeing some of the reactions in the chat as we go, and I cannot wait to go fully check out how everybody is feeling.
All right, we don't. All right, we're good. All right, let's look at this courtside report a little bit. Let's see if we can find anything that they didn't really show before. The animations glossary is obviously a big thing in the game, right? So we're gonna be able to like actually be able to see the animations before we have to like pick them. We don't have to go back and forth. That's a W. We saw that. Build by badges. I feel like it's going to be a kind of a casual option. Maybe it'll be useful for the first couple weeks. We already talked about that. I mean, there's not much. Like, I feel like it's not much we need to really kind of go through here, right? What are you guys thinking though? Like, what are you guys thinking about all the stuff that we saw? They didn't talk a lot about affixes. They didn't really talk a lot about like the actual builder itself, how attributes matter. That's the biggest thing. Like, it's cool that they showed us this, but the biggest thing this year, obviously, is just like how attributes actually matter. It's like if the attributes don't matter, then it's just gonna be the same builder like we saw last year, right? And just new badges. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't know. They did say the high balance was 7-4. They didn't say the minimum for guards this year, so maybe 5-9 again if I were to have to guess. Max plus ones and max plus twos. Max plus ones are bag. Max plus twos we talked about. No new badges, it doesn't look like either, right? Everything looks the same. Complete the drills, team practice, and badge accelerators. So we've already done that before. This is what I do want to look into because I don't think this made like much sense at all. Like, this didn't make much sense. I don't know what the tokens are used for. Takeover tokens are used to unlock new takeovers and takeover abilities. What is like the new takeovers? Like, so do you only start with a few takeovers and then you have to use your tokens to like unlock them? Overall, there are 44 takeovers and 11 takeover abilities, consolidated to around half of the NBA 2K25s. All levels of new takeovers are instantly available to you. Okay, so that's, yeah. So I'm confused about this. I put it in the chat earlier. I'll put it again. This is the courtside report if you guys want to look along with it, but I don't know, man. It's going to be an interesting year, boys. I feel like I'm going to be making a ton of builds. You guys know this. I think the specialization's pretty cool. Like, if I want to make like a Jokic build, or like, I mean, you guys can see right here. If I want to make a James Harden build or something, I could do shooting. If I want to make like a Prime Russ build, I could do finishing and get some cool stuff. Like, that's interesting. I think that's pretty cool. So there's some new stuff. You guys can see here's the builder stuff. It looks exactly like 2K25. So nothing crazy. So it's going to be an open builder yet again, which we all expected, right? So maybe that is what they meant for custom takeovers. They didn't do a great job explaining the takeover progression that well. And the takeover tokens was not really talked about. So I think the impactful cap breakers things is kind of overrated in my opinion, to be honest with you, because nobody really, like, I mean, what are you going to do? Like, a plus 15 standing dunk might be okay, because if it locks some of those, you remember like 40 standing dunk this year was pretty OP. So like maybe in that instant, it'll be different, right? I don't know, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting year. I feel like the beginning of this year is going to be a lot different than the beginning of last year. This is cool. Obviously, I really enjoy the rebirth feature. I won't have to be grinding a lot of badges for all these new builds that I make, so that's nice. But yeah, so utilize. Let's see, coming to next, we'll talk about my team. Nobody really cares about. So yeah, they're going to be making some money this year, boys. It's going to be, like I said, with all these new things, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys think you want to talk about before we go ahead and just wrap this one up? Because I mean, I'm excited. I think there's a lot of new stuff that's worth looking at, but like I said too, they're never going to go back to the pie charts just because they've given us the open builder. They'll never resort back to it. It just doesn't make sense. Like, they'll never do it. Is it just me, or does max plus or 5+ cap breakers make the dunk from 25 to 76? No, I don't think you can get like I said, it's still like locked here, right? So like you'll still see locks, but I don't think as you go up like into a 40 driving dunk, I think like that attribute's gonna go lower. So like if I get like a 39 driving dunk and I unlock another cap breaker, I don't think you're gonna be able to do another plus 14, if that makes sense. Yeah, they did remove RNG with shooting apparently, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know, boys. This could be interesting. I hope it's not worse than 25. They said it's up by like 10% game speed, so we'll see. The game's gonna feel faster. Hopefully the animations seem smoother. You know, that's big too. But I'm excited, man. It's like I'm excited about a new year every single year. I want to make some cool builds. I appreciate you guys always checking out my channel for builds and stuff like that. So we'll be able to make some cool stuff. Like I said, I do plan on streaming a lot more, so we'll be able to talk through stuff as we're playing. It's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. We'll see. Like I said, the builder I wish did change, but I think the days of changing the builder drastically are pretty much over. to be honest with you. But yeah, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Thank you guys for checking out the videos. Thank you for checking out the stream. I do have a few more 2K25 videos I want to do, like random rec stuff, like with NBA players and animation. So you guys make sure to stick tuned to that. I'm dropping a Jordan Poole video tomorrow. So if you're in the chat, you got a little bit of an upside. You'll be seeing it. Jordan Poole, all of his animation is pretty tough. Like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys for checking out the stream. Follow me on Twitter or on X as well. Let me see if I can even do this. If you guys want to check out the, if you just want to message me, talk with me, we'll chat up 2K all day, whatever. I'm always on. So love you guys. Thank you for checking out the stream. Hopefully we'll have a good year. I'll be seeing you guys back on streams this year. Love you guys. Peace.